During your teenage years, you can have a lot of hormonal changes, emotional changes, and sexual desires. So we have a lot of questions about when it's appropriate to start having sex.
This is not an easy topic for both you and your parents. There's a lot of information out there about reasons not to have sex. Sexually transmitted infections, pregnancy, you're not emotionally ready, your relationship is not one that you feel comfortable having sex. On the other hand, there is this idea that everyone deserves to have a happy, healthy sex life. I think everyone would agree that it is possible to have sex too early, but the other side of that coin is everyone deserves to have a healthy sex life. What we try to do is to promote positive relationship decisions about when the right time is to have sex. There's lots of dangers in certain relationships. For instance, dangerous behaviors that are related to substances or alcohol or partying that we talk about all the time. On the other hand, there is a certain emotional connection between human beings that adolescents learn at various times of their development that can be very, very positive in navigating that very difficult area.
When I discuss having sex with my patients, I always make sure that the patient themselves, you, are fully participating in the relationship, that you're not feeling coerced, and that you're not making the decision to please someone else. Sex is a good thing, and it should be fun, but you should be making the decisions because it's something that you would like to do. I just say to them, I want to know that you are making the decision to have sex, or you're not making the decision for someone else, or they're not making the decision for you. Because you should want to be involved in the sex phase.
The other thing I always say is, there will be mistakes. There'll be mistakes in terms of your decision and your partner's decision making in terms of a sexual relationship, and we try to minimize the impact of those mistakes. We try to encourage people to have red flags in the relationship when a mistake might be made. For instance, a party situation where you're being forced or roped in or coerced into a sexual relationship that you're not ready for. On the other hand, many people can develop positive sexual experiences and can use them in their adult life to choose the right partner in the future. Some people start being sexually active at age, 14, 15 or so in a consensual way, and some people not until their early 20s or later. So I think we have to take each person as an individual and help them make a decision about when sex feels right for them. When young people are first starting out in the sexual world, things may not go exactly right. So we're there to help them, guide them through various difficulties that may occur in a sexual relationship. For instance, painful sexual activity, difficulties with lubrication for women, or differences in libido level between the girl and her sexual partner can be issues. And
it's important that when you are ready to have sex, that you feel that you have someone that you can trust, that you can ask questions to, whether this is your pediatrician or someone like myself or Fred, that you can come and talk to us about all the myths, all the misconceptions, all the questions that you have.
Sometimes people ask me, since I'm a boy, about what could be going on with their male partner. I try as best I can to try to negotiate the gender dialogue that occurs in lots of young people's lives. And sometimes a different perspective, a male or female perspective, can be helpful in trying to understand this constant tug of war.
So what about same-sex relationships? There are a lot of myths out there that if you are in a same-sex relationship that you don't have many of the health risks that someone in a heterosexual relationship has, and that can be untrue. So we still recommend that you talk with your doctor when you're feeling that you're ready to be sexually active with men, women, both, and discuss all of the health risks, the positives, and